generous as she is, she will use her very first action to give this gold here to Tamlin, who is again at $3 here, though that's really not that bad. So he will be able to get that other spell, Spirits of the Rage, down there. But of course, I think we have, no, I think we can get it this round. But I think with her last two actions, I think there's not really much she can do. She could heal, but right now that's not that important. She will just move 1-2 spaces here to that realm space, and those guys are all here at this hollow space. That's already the end of the action phase for her. But I think we will just keep both of them together. 1-2 spaces here. There he will do another market step or another market phase. So he'll buy stuff actually. And here he will totally go for this Spirits of the Rage spell. Awesome. Let's reveal a new card. Another Spirits of the Rage. I was really shuffling those cards like crazy. But yeah, I think we will not buy something again in this game, I guess. No combat phase, no bad effects right now, so let's just go to the end of turn events. So we would roll for our curse. 6, awesome. Wow, we are no longer cursed. That's really cool, but I think there's no wild space, which would help us right now, but that's okay. And then it's the madness condition, right? 2, nothing bad would happen here, right? No, that's the case. Then it's Nora. She cannot leave a shadow token here, so she will move down here to Albion, or the capital of Albion, and then she will try, or will leave a trace behind at the end of the next turn. So let's move on to turn number 4. But unfortunately there's not much we can do during this turn, because everything would be too dangerous. We are one space too far, to be honest. Then we would be able to take out at least those guys here. This really hurts. This really hurts. Yeah, okay, but in this case I think I will just move her down here to this realm space with her first action. With her second action I want to have her rest, but unfortunately she only gains one point of health back, because that's her maximum health. She still has one more action left, and I think I will just remove this Spirits of the Rage card here. So let's see what else we might get. Those dragon scales. Okay, wow, reduce 3 by defending. It's getting even cooler, but this is a relic armor anyway, so we have to solve a quest of some sort in order to claim this. Yeah, and then it's Tamlin, and I think he basically will do the same. Maybe he wants to, yeah, maybe he can do something else. Okay, he will move down there as well, of course. Then he will invoke a spell, the healing spell here. So I really hope I'm allowed to do so. So this allows him to regain up to 1, 2, 3, 4 health points. That's really not that bad. And I think for his third action, he will spend 1 willpower in order to get rid of that fear. End of turn. Let's roll for the madness. Very last condition we really have. 6, awesome. We are able to basically go into the final battle without any afflictions. That's not really too bad, but of course we still have to place a shadow token here, and I think I was doing this kind of in the incorrect order when I was up there in Dragova, because I moved then immediately placed a shadow token there, and then as of the next turn I moved out. But this really wouldn't made a difference, because you normally place this token first and then she would move 2 spaces up to the next city. In this case she will basically passing by 1, 2 spaces here to this wild space. Her target is Ariu here, and yeah, she will not whatever stop at our space, at least nothing on her card says so. So in this case this ends the 4th turn, so we jump right into act number 5. Okay, last action phase for this game. I really hope I didn't forget a thing here. So first thing first, I think she will still go first. At least I hope so. So she will move up here to this wild space. She's no longer cursed, so now she will be able to roll 2 dice and choose the higher one. And of course there she will use her special action, the ambush, against those Fomorian invaders. Forlorn is something different. In this case she will not use her onslaught ability because she really wants to use this against Morrigan later on. So she has 1, 2, 5 points of might against the defense of 6, because we cannot attack Morrigan until there are any foes on her space. So this is what we have to do. Yep. Okay, that's a 4 or a 3. I think that's not good enough. That's not good enough. I don't know what I should be doing right now, to be honest. So 4 plus 5, it's 9, minus 6 is 3 point worth of damage. They have a strength or a hit point value of 5. So I was really hoping for something cooler. So I think in this case it doesn't really matter. So I think she will spend 1 point of willpower and will re-roll that die there. So let's see, we are looking for a 6. That's the only thing that matters right now. This would really take this guy out. No, again a 3. So that's basically it, what she can do. Of course she could move away right now or do something fancy, but unfortunately she cannot do any more actions here. She cannot really rest again. So again she has to sit and wait until Tamlin moves up there. This is his first action. Originally I was really thinking of using this Spirits of the Rage, but I think it's now more important to first, I think we can still decide what we want to do. I think let's go for it. So let's invoke this spell, Call the Storm there, and in theory we are only looking for a 2. If you would now roll lower than a 2, then this would be pretty much it. No, that's a 3. That's good enough to take out the guard basically of Morrigan. So those guys are toast. We would gain 2 pieces of gold for that. Not too bad. I take that anyway. Let's remove those, and now we will activate Spirits of the Rage here. It's just an action and it lasts at the end of the round, so I can also tap it. Basically it doesn't really make a difference here. We only have 1 action left anyway, so we all get +1 might. We cannot use Call the Storm because it really clearly says a foe on the same space, but Morrigan is a villain, not a foe. Makes sense, would be too easy, I guess. And I think that's pretty much it. We must not forget that we all have this +1 here. So let's move into the combat phase and see if we can take out Morrigan here. And I think Nora again will go first, and she most definitely will use her onslaught. That's 2 plus the Spirits of the Rage, 3, 4, 5 plus 3, that's 8. That's not too bad against the 9 here. So we are only 1 point short already. So that's not too bad actually. So let's see what she can roll. We are on a wild space. She's also allowed to roll 2 dice. Awesome. This was not too bad, and I really hope I haven't messed a rule up or something like that, because I'm feeling pumped right now. Awesome. 6. That's so perfect. So that was 6 plus 8. 8 it was, right? 8. 6 plus 8, that's 14 minus 9. That's 5 points of damage. Wow, what a mighty blow. We were able to take out half of her life points with our very first attack. This was really cool. And now it's Tamlin, and he of course also gets the Spirits of the Rage bonus here to all champions. On the same space, all champions. So it's 1 plus 3, that's 4 plus the shield, that's 5. Okay, not that great. So we have to roll at least a 5 in order to inflict a wound here. So now it's really getting very grim. That's only 3. I cannot spend another point of willpower because then I would be dead, so I'm not doing that. That's for sure. Now Morrigan will hit back with her attack of 12, which is really quite a lot. And I think in this case, Tamlin has to take the hit. There's nothing we can do about this. So let's tally up his agility. And I think I should have really given the Valkyries to him. Ah, I missed that. No, I cannot trade companions. No, I'm good. I'm not allowed. Okay, so that's 3. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's 3, right? But of course, we will reduce the attack by 3 basically. So she only has a 9 only. That sounds cool. So we have to roll a 6 in order not to take a wound. Let's see. But I think I just noticed something. I think we will be toast anyway. So let's see. That's only a 1. He cannot spend any point of willpower. So he gets 5 points of damage, which means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tamlin has left the battlefield unfortunately, and I think this also means that we have also lost this quest token here. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest, how this is now actually, but the character is out and has lost the game, so I really suppose all his belongings are gone as well. So we will not be able to use that quest token here, and this also means that at the end of the combat round, each champion will lose 2 willpower at the end of every round. We could spend 1 token to negate this loss for all the champions, but unfortunately this means Nora also basically not really die, but really lose all her spirit and basically flees from the battlefield, which also means we just lost the game. Bam, bam, bam. Good thing is, we still have our story ending cards, 1 for victory, so we put that away right away. And yeah, I think let's enjoy this final piece of narrative in this game. A world remade. A battle rages between the forces of man and otherworldly fae. Howls of rage and screams of the dying fill the air as you lead a desperate charge through the ranks of Fomorians to reach the Fae Queen. A glimmer of hope soon turns to despair as the shadowy aura radiates from Morrigan, sapping the will of all that approach. A voice calls out to you. Dark and seductive tones reach your ears, dulling your senses and weakening your resolve. You try to block out the entrancing words and struggle forward, but it is as if you are walking underwater. The air gets heavy and you tremble from the pressure. You slowly fall to your knees and succumb to her power. All is lost. The Fae host swiftly travels across the realm, subjugating all within its path. The mighty Fomorians tear through city gates, while the Fae Queen's eldritch power drains the will of any who resist. One by one, each capital surrenders until the entire realm is finally conquered. Any surviving champions are taken as Morrigan's slaves, and the race of mankind is brought under her shadow. Morrigan reshapes the world to one of fantasy and dreams, where the rules for all time, where she rules for all time. Yeah, I really hope you enjoyed my little playthrough here of Dreams and Shadows. Keep in mind, there are 2 other villains in the deck. We have 2 other quest stacks available for each of those villains. We have a bunch of additional scenario cards down there, another whole set of foes you haven't seen so far, the epic foes and all the lot. So I think I was really very unfortunate in some of the tokens I've been drawing. So if I would be able to maybe see quest token a little bit earlier the game, for example, then I think things would have looked a little bit differently, I guess, at least. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope to see you soon in one of my other videos. And until then, bye bye.